This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update for February 1st. A corn fell as it was pressured by the prospects of poor exports and a better outlook for Brazil's second corn crop. In the export world, corn from Argentina works into China 66 cents per bushel cheaper than U.S. corn, and Ukraine is cheaper than U.S. corn by 16 cents a bushel. South American weather is showing rains through the end of the 10-day outlook for Brazil, with near complete belt coverage of material accumulations. Argentina looks to have material amounts of rain for about 40% of their corn belt over the next 5 days. In Brazil, the second corn crop is 13% planted, and the thought that it may have adequate moisture to get started had the prices on the defensive in yesterday's trade. At the close, March futures were a dime lower, settling at $6.26. Soybeans shot higher as panic traders reacted to the South American situation. The Brazilian agribusiness consultants Ag Rural again trimmed their forecast for Brazil's soybean crop due to bad weather, saying it now expects soybean output to be 128.5 million metric tons. They're projecting the lowest yields that we've seen in Brazil in the last 6 years. At the close, the March soybean futures were 20.5 cents higher, ending the day at $14.90. In wheat, the story has been the Russia-Ukraine situation. The current markets seem to be telling us that traders are seeing less risk in the Ukraine-Russia story. Now, whether it is right or wrong, human nature seems to dictate that the longer the imminent threat goes on, the less eminent the market tends to see it. That certainly seemed to be the case yesterday, and as a result, the market was sharply lower. Minneapolis March futures were 13.75 cents lower, closing at 906.5. Kansas City dropped by 21 cents to end the day at $7.81.25, and Chicago futures were 25 cents lower, ending up at $7.61.25. Cotton futures surged higher and ended up posting new life of contract highs. At the finish, the March futures were 318 points higher, selling at $127.57. Livestock futures were stronger to start the week. We had April live cattle $1.42.5 higher, closing at $144.42.5 per hundredweight. March feeder cattle were up $3.40, settling at $163.02.5 per hundred. April lean hog futures were stronger as well. They ended the day 77.5 cents higher, closing at $95.70 per hundred. Class 3 milk futures seem to have stabilized and are trying to work higher. At the close on Monday, the February futures were up 16 points, settling at $20.35. Meat cutout values were subdued. Choice box beef was down 2 cents for the day, closing at $2.90.40. Select boxes dropped by 14 cents to settle at $2.83.27. And pork carcass cutout values also slipped. They were down $1.88, ending the day at $94.51 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.